And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? You know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube, the place where you can catch my raw and uncut emotion about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, y'all know I'm DC for life, baby. And if you're DC for life, won't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to what we do? Because when you subscribe to the Angry Cowboys Fan family, you subscribe to family, ladies and gentlemen. And let me get my hood out of my back real quick because it looks stupid. But anyway, these are my raw and uncut emotions about tonight's game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to go too much into detail. I just wanted to give you my reaction, my unscripted, my unbullet points. I don't have no bullet points on this. I'm just speaking from the heart right now. This is my reaction on tonight's game against the Detroit Lions, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on the screen, the score was 19-20. We barely inched out of this with a win. We barely was able to defend our home. We were barely able to tame the Detroit Lions. And that was all on us, Cowboys Nation. It was all on us, whether it was the play calling or whether it was CeeDee Lamb fumbling out of the back of the end zone. Yes, he redeemed himself. He had a lot of yards. But the thing is that we had chances to put the Detroit Lions to bed, and we didn't do it, Cowboys Nation. And it's irritating. And I know everybody's saying a win is a win and we got the dub and everything like that. But like Tupac said, you know, I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Like that win was, it was just bad. It was just bad. And I'm seeing it in the comment section. I am seeing it in the comment section. People talking about the bad coaching, the bad play call, the worst clock management I done seen. It's just crazy. We need to get better. We need to get better. We have one more game to get this down. We need to get better because the playoffs start in 2 weeks, Cowboys Nation. We go to the Washington Commanders and we face the Washington Commanders. We hope that the Philadelphia Eagles drops one of these last 2 games so we can get the second seed. But Cowboy Nation, I'm going to ask you, do you really want that second seed? Do you really want that second seed? Because you got to look at the playoff tree to see who we'll be facing in the divisional round. Forget the wild card round. Let's look at the divisional round and who we'll be playing if we have the second seed. If we have the 5th one, we kind of know who we'll be playing. And honestly, with the way the Detroit Lions played today, I want them to go face the Los Angeles Rams because I believe that's going to be an upset. Just like last year, and the New York Giants was able to upset, and we had to go face the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to break all this down in my live tomorrow. I don't want to go live tonight because there's other Cowboy content creators going live, and right now it's almost 1 a.m. on the East Coast, and I feel it's pretty late. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to tighten up. We got to tune this up. Mike McCarthy on that last drive where it ended with Brendan Aubrey kicking that field goal, our clock management sucked. Our play calling sucked. Like, why on 2nd and 14 are you going to go for a bomb to the end zone when what we're trying to do is run the clock out? Now that incomplete pass has got the clock stopped for them, gave them another timeout. Like, no. I'm sitting here talking to my brother, telling him what we should be doing and what we should have done if you were going to pass. We have been killing them in the short pass all game long. Get another short pass, whether it's to Brendan Cooks or CeeDee Lamb. Keep that clock going. Even if you take a sack, you keep that clock going and it's still our ball. They don't have any timeouts. They can't stop the clock. Why are you passing it on 2nd and 14? 15. I know I'm a backseat driver when it comes to the NFL and the quarterback position and everything like that, but golly, I'm a fan, and I watch you guys, and I follow you guys, and I love the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all know that. Angry Cowboys fan family knows that, but I gotta call you out when I see mistakes. Excuse me. I gotta call you out when I see mistakes. I mean, like the Carolina Panthers game, there was a few Angry Cowboys fan family members that was just saying, you know, you gotta be easy on them, gotta be easy. This is the reason why I wasn't easy on them. Because in situations where we could handily give them a beat down, we play down to their standards. We give them gifts. We give them the ball. Dak threw another interception tonight. I kind of shake it off because he answered it. But then CeeDee Lamb, you know, fumbles the ball out of the end zone, gives the ball right back to him. We can't be doing this in the playoffs, Cowboy Nation. We can't be doing this. And I know I sound very critical of this win because I have to be, because enablers will allow the Dallas Cowboys to be like, oh, well, we got the win. You see what happens with the Philadelphia Eagles when you have that mentality, a win is a win? This is not good, Cowboys Nation. This is not good whatsoever, and I was so thankful to see Tyler Smith standing up on the sideline after he was clenching the back of his foot, because I thought that an Achilles tear happened, and we wouldn't have Tyler Smith, our awesome left guard, for the playoffs. Oh, thank goodness he was standing on that foot. But I ain't gonna lie. The defense started out great. The defense was giving our offense gifts. They were handing them turnover on downs, takeaways, and what could the offense do for him? Dak Prescott, yes, he balled out. He did his thing. CeeDee Lamb definitely did his thing. Brandon Cook stood up. You know, the offense was able to do the thing, but the offense didn't treat the defense. But the defense treated the offense to the turnovers, but the offense couldn't treat the defense to punching it in and getting scores. We need to capitalize off those scores, because if we don't and we go a 3 and out and give the ball right back to a San Francisco 49ers team, to a Philadelphia Eagles team, they are going to make us pay for it. Shoot, even an LA Rams team is going to make us pay for it, Cowboys Nation. This is why I'm so pissed off at wins like this. This is why I'm pissed off at the Carolina win that we had. Yeah, we blew the doors off of them in the fourth quarter, but in the third quarter, they were down by 1 touchdown and they were marching with their running backs. We need to be able to stop the run. We need to be able to just hang with these guys, because right now, the Lions, they gave us a run for our money in our house where we're scoring 40 burgers on teams. We only scored 20 points on the secondary of the Detroit Lions, who a lot of the talking heads say they're not too good. Just like the Philadelphia Eagles, they're not too good. We're marching up and down the field, and once again, a fumble at the goal line messes us up. That messed us up in the Miami Dolphins game. I know I'm kind of over animated with this, but I'm not. I want to see our Dallas Cowboys succeed. I want to see our Dallas Cowboys make a deep playoff run. I want to see them be able to go to Levi Stadium or to Philadelphia, whoever they got to play, in order to get to the NFC Championship and handle them handedly without having to go through this crap at the end of the game, without having to rely on Mike McCarthy's clock management to win us the game. Because you almost gave the Detroit Lions the game. If it wasn't for, their tackle not coming in and registering himself as a receiver, they would have won the game. There's no way. I don't care if you got CeeDee Lamb and Randy Moss and Jerry Rice and Michael Irvin on the field. There's no way that we were going to get from the 25-yard line into field goal range with 1 timeout and 25 seconds remaining on the clock. There's just no way. Tom Brady ain't even doing that. I mean, for real, because they're going to line up way off you. You can have that little short inside stuff. You can have those short passes, but they're not going to let us get in the field goal range. And I'll be damned that you put Brandon Aubrey's streak, at question by asking him to kick like a 67-yard field goal when we didn't even have to do that, Cowboys Nation. We didn't have to do that one bit. But I don't want to let the cat out the bag when it comes to my complete reaction of this game, because I want to go live tomorrow and I want to talk to you, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys Fan family, and get your perspective on it. But from my tab, post in the community tab, y'all are feeling the exact same way I am. We can't do this in the playoffs. And we might be on the road in the playoffs. If the Philadelphia Eagles win out, we're on the road. So we can't do this. We got to be a completely different team, Cowboys Nation. We got to. Otherwise, it's going to be just like the other years, divisional and done. I mean, I believe that we can add on to this team and get better pieces and let go of people that don't need to be here, Tony Pollard, and just better the team for next year. But we have a chance to make a run this year in the playoffs. We have to figure this out. We got to get this clock management situation taken care of because Mike McCarthy has been an issue with you ever since you took the position here in Dallas. Do you need somebody to stand next to you in order to help you manage the clock better? Because can you call plays and manage the clock at the same time? Because it seems like you can't. Like, I know I'm over here talking as if I am Joe Montana or I am the best thing smoking, but man, I have eyes. I can see. I know the game of football and I know about clock management. And yet, your clock management ain't too good, Mike McCarthy. There's no way that the Detroit Lions should have marched down that field and scored that touchdown. There was no way that the Detroit Lions should have even had that ball at the end of the game. You should have been focused on getting a first down and doing the Landry victory formation. But no. It's like, we'll just run the clock as much as we can and then just kick the field goal and hope our defense can stand up, who have been standing up all night long, who have been given the offense presence all night long. Cowboy Nation, I got to get off here because I'm going to spill all my beans and I won't have anything for my live. So I'm going to holler at y'all later, but just know that it's going to be one of those type of lives. I'm going to give credit where credit is deserved, but I also got to critique the Dallas Cowboys. I can't let them slide with such a horrendous victory like this. Yes, it's a victory. Yeah, we got the dub. A win is a win, but a win is not a win when it comes to the playoffs. This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. I will check you later. Peace.